Hi, my name is Tim Lee. I'm a certified music therapist and a qualifying registered psychotherapist, and I'm here to answer questions about music therapy. Okay, first question. What is music therapy? That's actually a pretty big question. Music therapy can mean different things to different people and look differently depending on the client's goal. The definition actually changes depending on which countries you're in as well. In Canada, though, typically music therapy means you're using music in an intentional way for health, wellness, development, and other non-musical health goals. Really, we're using music intentionally as a way to kind of help folks develop themselves. And specifically in psychotherapy, it's to be in touch with their emotions a little bit more, to help express their emotions, and then maybe find out something surprising or reframe something within themselves. The second question is, how effective is music therapy? I would say that probably depending on you and the therapist that you're working with, therapeutic alliance and a great fit between the client and the therapist is pretty important. In research, though, there's a lot of evidence for music being an effective tool as a way of looking into your past and healing trauma. Think about all the different ways you may have used music already in your daily lives. A lot of times, if you are feeling a little bit afraid before a sports match or something important, a lot of folks do use music already to pump themselves up a little bit. Sometimes, a lot of times, if you're going through a tough life situations, music does help you cope. And so, yes, there's definitely evidence for effectiveness of music and for music therapy. The third question is, do I need experience with music instruments to benefit from music therapy? The answer is a resounding no. You do not need to have any musical background or knowledge of how to play a specific music instruments in order to participate in music therapy. All you really need is a curiosity about yourself and an openness to try things out. And sometimes I would say you'll find that you'll surprise yourself. And the last question is, why should I try music therapy? Why should you try music therapy? Why should you try anything in this world? It might be a little bit biased, but inherently, I think music kind of exists in all of us. Music has a great way of changing your psychology, changing your mood. And I think using that as an intentional tools for your health and wellness could be very, very beneficial. I think a lot of folks who try music therapy end up surprising themselves a little bit. So something to consider if you ever are curious about music therapy. Hope that answers some of your questions about music therapy. If you're interested in music therapy and would like to book a session with me, you can go to the link here to book a session.